Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the life of a board gamer. And Kotska is already here. Well, hello, Kotska. You missed yesterday's live stream, so you were sure you are here first tonight, actually. So yeah, tonight is the last night of this D6, Deep Space D6 live streams. We are flying the MONONOAWARE. I think I pronounced it correctly. Now, this ship is really hard to learn how to play. I tried to get in touch because I was really not clear on the rules, how it plays exactly. I had some questions about some wording and everything. It felt weird. So I tried to get in touch with the designer of the game, but unfortunately I could not get in touch with him. I'm just gonna do lights a little bit more. It's kind of a little bit dark, so this could be like more better. Okay, I forgot to set up everything before the start. So yeah, I tried to get in touch, and Zeblek is here, my two favorite fellas on a live stream, my two only fellows on the live stream recently, and my mother, of course. She's probably lurking in the background. So yeah, what I was trying to say, this ship, I'm really not sure if I'm playing it correctly, so this might be a completely wrong example of how you play this game, this ship, but that is the best I understood the rules. They are pretty wonky a little bit, so let me just try and explain you how everything works, and let us hope that that makes sense. So from what I figured, as you can see, only 2 threat detected dice are needed to get an extra threat, and basically everything revolves around this space. All the attacks around this space. It says attack based on crew types. That means I can do 2 attacks with this ship. It says so here on the back side. Let me just quickly show you these gameplay notes. So they say that MONONOAWARE performs attack based on dice placed into its 2 receptors. To function, the attack must have at least 1 die in the receptors, but no more than 2, and consult the chart for each die in the receptor when activated. I'm really not sure what that means, and how then the crew may be locked in the receptors. I really don't understand that part either, but from what I figured out, I guess that it plays in a way that, for example, if I have dice here, and let's say I have 2 dice in the override, I can use this attack dice to activate these 2 receptors, either once because there's 1 die, or twice. I can activate this because it has 2 dice, and since I can activate 2 receptors, I can activate these 2 times, or 1 and this one goes to waste or something. So that's how the attacks work. At least that's how I figured they should be working, and I'm not really sure if that is the correct, because the wording is pretty vague and there is no examples or anything in the rulebook. I checked it multiple times. That's how I'm playing it, and I hope it's right, and I'm still going to try and get in touch with the designer of the game and get some more clarification of the rules. But for now, we are going to play like this and hope that that is the correct way. And let me explain you how things work. So if you have dice in here and you want to activate some of these, you have to this corresponding chart. So for example, if I activate this thing here that shows this commander face, I do 1 damage to all threats. If I activate the attack space, like this arrow space for this thing here, that means that I do 3 damage to a single threat. And if I have a scientist, that means I do 2 damage, and I can split it however I want. And with this face, with this scientist, Small squares near the circles. Wait. Kotka, I'll get back to you in a second just to explain how all the dice faces work. So yeah, this is a medic, if I'm not mistaken. If I have him, I can complete an internal threat, so I can complete one of these cards with red squares, and I can just remove them. I don't have to honor any of these things here. And if I have an engineer guy, I can discard the top card of this deck, just discard it and be done with it. Also, what space do by themselves? The green, of course, recharges your shields. Override means that I can put commander on one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that means that, let's say, for example, I put it on a number 2. That means if I roll 2 on this dice, these number 2 will not activate since the 2 is blocked by the captain. I can also repair 3 hull spaces. I can return all my guys from the infirmary, of course. And we have equilibrium, that's special ability just for this ship, that says swap shields with a hull, so I can swap hull and a shield, but I cannot do that if my shields are at 0, and that would make my hull go to 0. I cannot do that. The white squares on the left and the right. Wait, okay, so Kotka has an idea of maybe how this receptors things works. So wait, let me just remove the dice. Okay, so you say, see those 2 squares near the small circle? I think those are the receptors. Small circle, do you mean about, oh, these 2 squares? Oh my god, I completely did not see those 2. Oh, that means, okay, but how do I activate them? Based on dice placed into its 2 receptors. To function, the attack must have at least, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes much more sense now. So basically I can, let's say for example, take these 2 dice, put them in a receptor, and then let's say I put the attack here, and I will do 3 damage to a single threat, and I can discard the top card of the deck with this one, and then I can do it again if I want to. That sounds like something. Wow, congratulations. I think you just uncovered something that was really puzzling me. I completely did not notice these 2. I think your version has more, your idea of how to play this game is more realistic to be corrected than mine. So yeah, it says no more than 2 dice, and you can only put these 2 dice here. But let me just quickly check out the rules one more time. So based on dice placed into its 2 receptors. To function, the attack must have at least 1 die in the receptors, but no more than 2. Consult the chart. Crew may be locked into receptors if a tactical die is not ready. Oh, that means if I don't have this one, I can still lock them down, but once I fire the weapons, I must remove them. So once I use them to fire the weapons, I must remove them, but otherwise I can leave them here. If I didn't manage to attack anybody, I can leave them for next time when I'm able to do the attack. Oh man, that makes completely sense now. So what would I do if Kotka was not here? Thank you, my friend. You just saved me from embarrassing myself. But to be honest, that on the back side is all the rules of this ship, and it's pretty unique. And over here it really says just a few things about override, equilibrium, so that my hull cannot go to 0, and what's the override action for, and the damage from a science attack may be split. So just a few little rules. Okay, with that cleared, I think we are ready to start playing the game. Let me just drink some of the water. I'm already thirsty. Okay, so shall we start? Thank you one more time, Kotka. This was a lifesaver. Okay, so the hull is 5, the shields are 5, we are full. Yeah, we are just no problemo, my friendo. Oh, okay, so I get like bajillion attacks. So yeah, and this is going to be a cool game. So I'm going to use this one and this one for the attacks, and then I'm going to attack, and I'm going to do with this one 3 damage, so raiders are gone. And this one says I can complete an internal threat, so I will remove this threat just because I can do so. And that's all I can do. These dice did their job. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Yeah, it is great how you just saw like me playing 3 games and you completely came up with this. Yeah, most definitely these are but there should have been some, I don't know, they really don't look that much different from the ship, so you know that these are the spaces to use for stuff, you know. He could have put some pictures to depict what it is, but it's fine. Okay, shield platform just showed up, but we don't have to roll the dice because it just protects eternal threats. It does not attack us or anything. So yeah, we are ready to go and into the next round. But I'll still try to get in touch with the designer just to see if we were playing it correctly. So yeah, and we have internal threat or external threat coming up. Threat detected, level 2 strike bomber, and I will just put this one here, and let's put this one also here, and then we are going to attack it. So each of these does 2 points of damage, so that means that, oh no, I cannot attack strike bomber until I defeat the shield platform. So yeah, I can just do 3 damage to this and 1 damage to him, since I can split damage of these guys. And my mother just showed up. Good evening, mother. Nice of you to drop by. She says good evening, everybody. In Croatian, of course, because she understands English, apparently. I was not aware of that, but she does not write in English, so yeah. And that is that. Let's see what will show up next. Oh, we have another interceptor level 3, and let's see, he will probably attack. He does not attack only on a 6, so yeah, 1 point of damage from interceptor. Bam, just gone. Okay, so my turn to try and get rid of these guys. So far these ships look like the most complicated one. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, we have a really nice combo of damage. So we're going to do this, and we are going to do this. Okay, this one has to first go here. So yeah, we're going to attack it. And this one does 2 damage. We're going to attack interceptor for 2. And then the commander dice does 1 damage to all threats. So these 2 are gone. This one can clear threats pretty nice. And just because I have this one, I'm going to do an override, and I'm going to put it on 4. I don't know what will come up. I'm just going to do it. So yeah, that is that. And I just got a message on YouTube, that on my Gmail, that I'm streaming. I always get it, and I always like, oh my god, who's writing right now? And it's always the same email. So yeah, let's see the threat. The threat says don't panic, nothing happens, we are all clear. So let's continue. And yeah, we'll just pick up our dice. I have nothing to attack, so why am I throwing this dice? Okay, I'll just recharge my shields if possible. Okay, that's it. I recharged my shields. And oh, first, before I recharge my shields, no, first we need to do an internal threat. See what will come up next. Don't panic again. Nothing happens. Then I will recharge my shields up to the maximum, and I will do nothing since I can't do anything. There's no threats or anybody attacking me. So, and we have an assault cruiser. Just showed up, and on a number 2 he does nothing, and it's my turn to try and defeat him. So far so good. Kotka, did you maybe had time to watch the gameplay from yesterday and see how that ship works? It is pretty different. Each ship is so much different than the other. It is just wonderful how he managed to do all that. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to put a commander dice here, and I'm going to attack the ship, assault cruiser, for 1 damage from this dice. From this dice I'm going to discard the top card of the deck, and that is a bounty ship of strength 4. That is super nice, really. That is a ship that is hard to destroy. And just for fun, I'm going to block number 4 in the override. So this assault carrier can only attack me on a number 5. So let's see if I just jinxed myself. You saw it, and what did you think about that ship, how it plays and everything? Because I really liked it, even though for the first 7 minutes I played it wrong, even though I explained the rules correctly and everything, and then I just played it wrong. But before I roll this number 4, I first need to draw a threat, and it's meteorite. Luckily it does not activate or anything, so we are okay with that. Let's continue. So we have another threat detected, and the Corsair level 2 just shows up. Lucky me, I always throw these attack dice each round, which is okay. That means just that we're doing a good job. So I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna use this one. So we're going to attack it. So I do 2 points of damage, and I'm gonna just remove this Corsair since he has 3 dice, 3 different numbers to activate, and he also does 2 hull damage, so he's the scariest right now. I mean, this meteorite is scarier, but it's a long way until he manages to attack me. And yeah, so 2 damage to him. Yep, return all to the infirmary. I think we did everything correctly. I had some idea what I want to do, but I don't know, it just slipped my mind. Each ship is really, and my mother is going to sleep, so she just wrote Z like z. I don't know what you are, and she deleted the message. Every ship is different. It's like you are playing different game each time. The second one, oh my god, I completely forgot what the second one does. Oh, the one that has rockets and all that. I don't know, I kind of like this one with the drones. It is really hard and to win with him, since you can really, as you can see, I kind of bogged down a little bit. But okay, let's see what kind of threat is coming. Don't panic, nothing happens. Let's see, from attacks, what happens. Number 4, -2 hull points. Bam, we are damaged, but we are still good to go, so let's do this. Okay, so another threat over here. We're gonna use this one to recharge our shields. I don't wanna risk anything, and yeah, these dice really don't help out one bit. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna recharge my shields. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna put this one here, and I'm going to do with the green one 2 damage to this one, and then 1 damage to all threats. No, if it's here, 2 damage means bam bam, 2 damage, and then like this. So this assault carrier is gone. I want him out of here. Return all units from the infirmary. Don't have anything in the infirmary. Let's see what new shows up. Oh, a strike bomber, and he sends my guys to the infirmary. How nice of him. Number 5 is nothing. We are good. So my turn to do some damage. Yeah, mother, I know you did not went to sleep, but you wrote just letter Z, which usually means in a short terms I'm off to bed. Yeah, this one is cool. This one has some really cool things happening. Of course the kid is asleep, but last night he really wasn't. He completely messed up with our sleep. I hope that tonight we'll be able to catch more sleep. But mom, we are not talking now about the baby. I know it's your grandson and you didn't see him for 10 days because of the self-isolation and everything, but we are talking about the game. So yeah, first time I didn't roll any attacks at all. So it's time to recharge the shields and prepare for inevitable. But I'm gonna block number 4 with the override, because I don't want these guys sending my guys to the infirmary if possible. And the hull, everything is, these dice are just lost. So I should have blocked number 3. This robot uprising has a number 3 on it. Let's see what happens. Number 5 does not activate one thing, and that is cool. Okay, we need some attack dice. Come on. Oh my lord. So yeah, threat detected. Let's get out. Invaders. Send a unit to the infirmary if I throw 2 or 4. Okay, this is going to be some fun stuff going on. I'm just gonna block numbers 3 and 4 and leave it at that. And let's see what comes up at us. Assault cruiser. Ooh, okay, so please don't be number 2. Number 5, even though I'm like, yes, but I get some damage, but I could have gotten much worse. So it is 2 damage to the hull, and number 5, and that's all the damage we have. And let's see, what can we do? Can I? Oh my lord, what is happening? Oh, I'm gonna get so much damage. So we have another threat detected. Time warp this time. Where will I put it? Can you see it here? No, because of this logo that I had to put up right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here. Time warp. All threats recover 1 health if I don't get rid of it. And I have no attack dice. Okay, I will recharge my shields and brace for impact. This will hurt like hell. Okay, so we have a level 2 nebula, and my shields are offline, so all the damage I get straight into the hull, which means I could just easily die right now. Number 4. Okay, so number 4 means nebula goes down 1 damage. This means -1 hull point and send 1 unit to the infirmary. 1 unit to the infirmary. This means -2 points of damage. So that's that. And number 4, send the unit to the infirmary, and we send another guy to the infirmary. Oh dear lord, I am almost dead. Almost dead. Okay, so if I die now, I'll probably restart, since we are in a like 25th minute of the stream, so I guess I can take it one more time. but this is not looking good at all. Okay, so luckily no threat detected or anything along those lines. I cannot destroy this one because he does 5 half points of damage, so Nebula has to go first out. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like this, and I'm gonna attack twice. So first time I attack, this one does 1 point of damage to all threats. So Nebula is gone, which means my shields are back, but they are at 0. I'm not mistaken, I completely played wrong that last time. Yeah, to the 0 position. That does not look good. And all of these go down 1 point. And then this one says I can get rid of an internal threat. So I will get rid of these guys, since they send my fellows to the infirmary, which I don't like. And then I will repeat that. 1 damage to all of these. And this one is out. And I can get rid of a threat, so this infirmary guy is also gone. Now I'm taking a huge gamble. Let me just see. Yeah, Kotska, this is going to be a very, very tricky situation to get out of. And a short stream. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna try and maybe play from the start if I end up now, because I'm taking a huge gamble with this meteorite. He does 5 points of damage and I only have 2 half points, no shields. So I am completely ready to, if I throw 1, I am dead. If I throw 4 or 5, I am most definitely dead. And let's see what happens up. Cosmic existentialism. So I have to get rid of this before I can recharge my shields. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so 1, 4 or 5 and I'm dead. Now he is asking about the coronavirus and about how self-isolation we are practicing. He just used Google Translate in the wrong way this time. Yeah. So okay, let's see if I die or not. Number 5, minus 2 half points, which brings me to 0, and my ship is I exploded. Okay, since I have 27 minutes on a counter, that's how long I'm streaming right now. For how long? 28 minutes, 27, 28 minutes. So you know what we are going to do? We are going to try this one over. So let's try and brace ourselves for round 2, since we were done very quickly. Oh my god, this ship is very fragile, very fragile. I think when there's a chance you should definitely, I mean, I kept everything repaired as much as I could, but I guess there was just no help. So yeah, Mother, he is asking about isolation and all that stuff. How are you handling it? Okay, so one more time before we go to bed. So first we need to draw 2 threats. So we have a Corsair and a Interceptor. And round 2, begin. Oh, I got all the attacks I need. Okay, so these 2 will be quickly over. Just attack, attack, another attack. These do 3 points of damage. So bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. They are gone. And let's see what will either of these I can't do anything. And we have assault cruiser attacking us. My shields were 0, so I could not charge them because I didn't throw the correct amount of dice, and my ship was dead before I could. My shields were down due to Nebula and all that, so there was no chance for me to sweep the shields. And and my hull. So yeah, he missed us, so it's our turn to attack. Okay, so we have a threat detected, and we're gonna do some damage to this ship. We're gonna put this one here. We're gonna attack this one. Okay, so I do 3 damage to the assault cruiser, and you know what, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm gonna discard the top card, so I discarded this cosmic existentialism, and I'm going to use this one and block number 4, let's say. So this assault cruiser might not activate, he might activate, who knows, we'll see. So let's see what is attacking us. Okay, so we have a flagship on our back. Good thing he also has a 4, so if I throw a 4, that would be like seeing into the future. And look at this, a 4. And this happened on the stream so many times that I said I don't need this, I don't want this number, or I want this number, and I get it that it is weird, but I have proof. So I block both of these flagship and assault cruiser because I saw the future. Actually I didn't, I was just super lucky. Let us continue. And we have another threat coming up, so let's see what is showing up. We have a fighter level 1 that should be pretty easy to get a hang of. So I'm going to use this commander die, I'm going to use this die, and I'm going to use this die. Okay, so everybody gets 1 point of damage, which means these 2 are gone. Yeah, I really like that option that you can block a number. And one thing, I mentioned that I have this expansion, the endless expansion, and I was not aware what it's doing. Well, it is a completely new set of cards with different threats. This deck, completely new deck, and you also get to build like a nuclear bomb that you can send and completely destroy everything around you, or something along those lines. So I'm definitely going to look more into it, and maybe not right away because it would be too much, and even for me, I will play with that deck that one time. So next time we stream this game, I'm gonna play with that deck and see if I will be streaming. Maybe I will be just doing record the gameplay and just post it on YouTube. I'm still deliberating about this streaming and everything. Okay, so hull, everything is repeated, so repaired, so we don't have anything to do but see what will happen. Okay, so this is Zeblik. What messed me up next time, this nebula, it takes your shield away, so you don't have shields. Then I got lots of damage, and when it is removed from the board, your shields are back at 0, so I cannot swap it or anything, because then I would be dead, because my hull points would be 0, so they cannot be 0. That means I'm dead. And yeah, let's see what can we do. Number 3 means -1 nebula health. Cool. Just that, nothing else. So it's my turn. Ooh, I got right away another threat detected, and it's invaders. Yeah, ouch. That is the correct answer, ouch. And this flagship can do 3 points of damage, so I'm pretty sure I will be dead really soon, because this roll is just terrible. These are absolutely useless, and this one I will just try and block number 5, since both of these cards have 5, but they have 4 also. Okay, but I block 5. I want this shield offline. I want this nebula to go away, but we'll see. So yeah, we have a strike bomber, and he has number 4. Yeah, I should have blocked number 4, not number 5. They're more these lower dice numbers in a deck. At least that's what I feel, that there is a little less numbers. So Mother, you never replied to Zeblik. How's the isolation? How are you handling not be able to go out much, see your grandson, stuff like that? Number two means that we are kind of good. That means that Nebula is out of the board. My shields are at 0, of course, but maybe I will be able to recharge them. And nothing attacked me. So we kind of did good this time. Let's see. Oh, okay. First of all, without any deliberation, we are going to recharge our shields. We need that a lot. And yeah, I'm going to complete the internal threat over there, and I'm going to do 1 point of damage to all of them. And yeah, okay, so attack, 1 point of damage to everybody, and get rid of this one, because I played this one over here, and these two are completely unused. Let's see what comes from the threat. Nothing. Don't panic, nothing happens. And let's see what happens. Number 1, nobody attacks us, so that's cool. Let's proceed. Okay, no attacks, but I can block 2 numbers, and I will block numbers 4 and 5. So the 4 is on a boat, and I really want to block more of the flagship than the strike bomber, even though this guy sends might to the infirmary, but this does 3 damage, which is something I don't like. Shields are full, hull is full, so all these dice are of no use. And we have a boost morale. I can return one of these back. The one thing that almost saved me last night on that one game, but I rolled again the stupid symbol of threat detected. So yeah, number 1, nobody attacks, nothing happens, we are good to go for another round. Okay. Oh, we got some attack dice. That's cool, that's cool. So 2 points of damage, 1 point of damage. What can I do with those? You know what? I'm just going to do it like this. And like this, I'm going to gamble a little bit because I want to do some stuff. Okay, I think it's good thing these gear dice, these mechanic dice, I think they're good because you can discard the card from the top. I don't even have to fight with it. I can just discard it no matter how many damage. I know that there is don't panic cards, like nothing happens like this one, but if I manage to remove number 4, that is a good thing, right? So yeah, we are going to do 2 damage to the flagship and destroy it, and we are going to block numbers 3 and 4 for this strike bomber so he doesn't attack us, and we cannot recharge our shields. And with the orange one we are just going to discard this top card, and this top card comes offline. You may not use your commanders, so this is yeah, I'm just reading what Zeblik and my mother are talking about. So yeah, wait, we have to be attacked by a, don't panic, nothing happens. And let's see, number 1, he cannot attack me. I blocked all of his numbers, so I'm good. Okay, let's continue. So we have a threat detected, and yeah, I could destroy this one, but I really don't want to waste any of the damage, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill 2 cards from the top. So the scout is destroyed, and this one, destroyer, is out of the game, and that means that let's see what else will come up at us. Friendly fire, immediately send all your to the infirmary. So we send these to the infirmary and discard this one, and then we roll the dice to see what happens. Number 5, that means nothing. Nobody attacking, nothing happening. Okay, my turn to do some damages. So I got a threat detected. So let's see what we have here. We have pandemic. Send the unit to the infirmary if I throw 1 on the die, but luckily we are going to get rid of it. So we're going to use damage, we're going to use this one, and attack. So I can destroy one of these with the purple one, complete an internal threat, and then I can do 2 damage to this card and completely destroy it. Wow, so far so good. There was once I was a little bit afraid that I will be dead, but I guess I'm okay now. Let's see what happens. Distracted. Return this. Okay, so one of the units is distracted and I cannot return it unless, oh, I need to throw a dice and see what happens. Number 5, nothing happens. Okay, so we have a threat detected thingy going on, and we have gears and energies, and we can do anything. Okay, so this is a roll well wasted. And we have a panel explosion, so now I cannot use my engineers until I get rid of that card. And let's see, number 2 activates nothing, so my engineers are worthless at the moment. And of course I get 3 freaking engineers now. This is just ridiculous. I can do 1 point of damage to nobody since nobody is here. Oh my lord, what will I do? Okay, I can't do anything with these dice. These dice are completely unusable. So yeah, let's see what happens. Well, we have hijackers. Hijackers are here. So number 2, absolutely nothing happens, and that is good. Nothing happens to me because I didn't roll anything good, so the universe is in the balance once more. And yeah, do you remember how I told you like a minute and a half ago that, oh, I cleared everything, nothing is happening, I'm so far so good? Well, now I'm overwhelmed with everything. Okay, space pirates just showed up to make the party even better, and you know what, we're gonna attack them because that's all we can do. I cannot assign these dice until I hate it. Okay, so 3 damage to a single threat. So you know what, I'm going to hit these hijackers for 3 damage and hope for the best. Mercenary. If nobody activates this turn, mercenary will. So yeah, that's great, just great. Number one, nobody activates, which means mercenary attacks for 2 hull points. So 2 shields gone. And then it's my turn. Let us hope a much better turn. This one distracted is for so long there. It is just painful to watch. Okay, I think we can get him back now. Oh, whoa, check this one out. We're going to do it like this and like this. And can I do it any way better? No, because that's all the faces I have. Okay, so attack. Complete an internal threat. So I will, oh, I can do something with it. I will complete this internal threat, and I will return this dice to me, and with the second attack I will eliminate this threat and return it here, and with this one I'm going to get rid of this threat. So all threats done in 1 turn, which is super cool. Now let's just see how these ships will act. So we have one more space pirate, so more space pirates to attack me. Number 1, that means 2 points of damage from this mercenary ship because nobody else activated. But hey, I have finally all my dice on my disposal, so now it's time to do some serious damage if possible. But yeah, first, why not get like a bazillion threat detected? Jesus. Okay, strike bomber, and I'm gonna keep it here. He's a level 2 since I don't have room for all the cards and all the numbers and everything to see all the numbers and all that. So okay, what can we do? We can put this one here, we can put this one here, which would be of no use to us, and we can just attack somebody for 3 damage. You know what, I'm gonna kill this mercenary because he will always attack. No matter what, I'm always destined to get 2 damage. So yeah, let's do it like that. And I think I also played these things wrong, but I'm not sure. Since should I be, now when this threat is detected, should I be clearing these off and then just putting this one here or not? Since because I never did it, once it is full it stays here, it does not say it is removed. So yeah, but these still get to be not used for anything. Okay, let's see another ship what will show up. Okay, so we have a fighter level 1, and let's see what type of attack we're going to have. Number 5 is -2 hull points from hijackers, so this means 1, 2, and now I'm getting pretty worried about my good being. I really need to recharge my shields and do some damage, so I need like a specific combination of dice, and I did not get the specific combination of dice, but I did get recharge shields, which I will absolutely use. I will not gamble with it at all, and I need to do some serious damage, so I'm going to use the overdrive and I'm going to use this attack. No, that's stupid. That is stupid. No, I'm going to use this over here, and then I'm going to attack, and this means that all of these I do 1 point of damage to everybody, so these are gone and these two go down 1 space, and this one says discard the top card of the threat deck, and we discard the solar winds, which is really cool because these do 5 points of damage. Discard these solar winds, and then I'm going to attack again, and again these two will get 1 point of damage each, and that was a good deal. And I'm going to discard another card, Interceptor. Really nice card to be discarded, even though he does not do a lot of damage, but still. Oh, I forgot about this one. So he was here, then he was at 1, then he died, like the rest of the ships. He was in a tray, so I didn't see him. And let's see what happens. For a moment I was like, it was really tight, but check this out, a completely empty board, all ships are good, all stats, everything is working. So yeah, assault cruiser just showed up out of nowhere, and he does not activate. That's cool. Now for some water refreshment. Yeah, I missed the strike bomber, but I removed it, but thank you for noticing. He was hidden here. Yeah, he missed us, so it's our turn to shine again and try to win this one. Yeah, so threat just showed up. Meteorite level 4, 5 hull damage if he goes down to 0, which of course he will at 1 point, so there's no doubt about it. And yeah, now should I discard the top card? Yeah, you know what, I'm not going to repair this 1 hull damage. That's really just, since I can repair 3 hull points with 1 die, so I really need to wait for it to go down a little bit. I could do an equilibrium maybe. I will see. Okay, what shall we do? we will attack, but how and what? So 2 points of damage for sure, and we're just going to discard a card from the threat deck and attack. So 2 points of damage. I'm gonna do it to assault cruiser. Meteorite will destroy itself sooner or later, even though it would be a good thing to destroy it now while I'm super pumped with all the shields and hull and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna destroy him first. This one does only 2 points of damage, so yeah. This one does nothing, so let's see what will show up. Nothing, don't panic, nothing happens, so that's okay. Number 6 does not activate anything, and that is cool. That just means that we are on a good way to win this one. Okay, so how are we going to do this one? So I'm going to use it like this, and 1, 2, 3 point of damage. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. So I'm going to attack, and I'm going to do 3 damage to the assault cruiser, and I'm going to do 1 damage to all of these. So this one is gone, and yeah, I'm just, because I have nothing better to do with this die, I'm just going to, you know what, I never used equilibrium, so I'm going to use it, even though this is a completely not necessary move, but I'm just going to do it like this. I'm going to switch these out, and then I'm going to recharge my shield. Yay! So I used an equilibrium, so I can say that I used it at least once. And don't panic card just showed up. Now it will be good. It would be a good time if this meteorite strike right now, since I'm full with the health and everything. Yeah, but he does not want to. Okay. I really wanted him to be gone, but it is how it is. He will be gone now. Okay, so I'm going to do an attack with this dice and with this dice. You know what? I'm just going to discard some cards. Okay, so this is a way better move. I completely forget how good this is. Remove cards, and you can do it multiple times. So I get to remove 2 cards, and I will remove Bounty Ship, and I will remove this Cloaked Threats. So I'm going to attack again, and I'm going to remove Raiders, and I'm going to remove Robot Uprising, and I'm going to block number 3 from activating, see how that goes, and this one will just be wasted since I have full shields. Time Warp, all threats recover 1 health if I throw number 2, which means Meteorite becomes, yeah, I throw number 2, Meteorite is 1 health better than it was, but now I have more things to destroy, so we'll see how that goes. But so far, and this deck is getting pretty thin. Very soon it's going to be like super thin, and I think we are on a good way to win this time. And yeah, that's a good thing, I think, but I'm still counting this as a loss because I did lose against it. Okay, so what is happening here? So yeah, we're going to do it like this. We're going to put this guy here, we're going to put this guy here, and we are going to attack. So this means this is 2 points of damage, which means this one is destroyed, and it does 5 hull points. So he puts us to 0, and this one discards a card from the top, and you will discard the Strike Bomber. But now I will use this one, and I will recharge my shields up to maximum. And with these 2, I'm just gonna block numbers 3 and 4 for whatever reason. I really don't know what will show up. A shield platform that does not attack or do anything, but yeah. And even if I get 2, I cannot recover it, so there's really no need of me rolling this one. and it's my turn. Okay, so this one goes here, as it should go here, and we have a shield platform to destroy, and we are going to do it. How actually? So let's do it like this. Okay, so we do 2 damage to the shield platform and we discard 1 card. Don't panic card, damn it, that was not supposed to be discarded. And we are going to block number 2. I don't want this one to get healthier because I want to destroy it. And the raiders show up, and let's see, do they do any damage? Nobody does anything, and that's cool. I like it like that. And we have like 7 more cards to go, so I guess we are good. Unless we throw like this, then we are in trouble. So I can repair the hell out of this ship, but it is fully repaired, so I can just block the numbers, and I will block number 4 for whatever reason. And good thing, because this one also has a 4, but it's just a fighter. And let's see what happens. Number 4, and I blocked number 4, so nobody activates, nothing attacks me this turn. So it's my turn again, and now I have some things to destroy, and I like it like that. And I get like gazillion threats detected. So we have a rescue telepath thing going on, and we are going to do an attack and complete an internal threat, and I'm just going to discard this one. This one says that we can discard to look at the next 5 cards, but there's really no need. I mean, I could, then I could know if I want to discard the cards, but with 6 cards left till the end of the game, we are going to go out with the bang, and we're going to just power through it and attack like crazy. Number 1, nothing activates. That is fine by me. So we're just going to try and beat them the good old way. If I get some attacks, if I don't, I won't be able to attack them. So yeah, okay. Since we have no better use for this one, I'm gonna spend it over here to see the next 5 cards, or to see the end of the game and how it looks and what will happen. Okay, so this is the end of the game. So we have the orbital cannon on the last card. We have nothing happens. So we have a rescue soldier. Oh, so 6 cards are left. I was wrong. And we have the warbird, corsair, and boarding ship. I think I didn't draw a card when I throw these dice, but that's okay. Things happen because I'm talking to you and all that, so I kind of forgot. So first 3 I can discard, 4th and 5th no, but 6th one also I can discard. So first 3 and the last card should be discarded, but I can do that right now. So we take a boarding ship, put it up here, and we attack. Number 6 means -1 hull and ignores the shields, so it goes straight to the hull damage. That was not cool. And oh man, this really piled up, so I really want to get rid of these cards. Aha! Threat detected, Corsair, level 2, right here. Okay, so I am feeling a little bit of pressure of dying, so I'm gonna repair my hull because I need my hull repaired. I'm gonna block number 4 because all of these ships have number 4 on them, and that is just not good. Okay, and these 2 I can't do anything with them because everything is fueled up to the max. And we have a warbird level 1, so we're gonna keep it right here. And let's see. Oh, come on, please be number 4. I just really want to survive this. Yeah, number 1, but still nothing activates. Yeah. Okay, my turn to shine. Come on now, I just need one good roll to discard some of these threats. Come on, one good roll. Okay, I think we get that one good roll. Now it's just how much of a damage we want to do. So I know that this one is nothing happens, or the one to save, so I'm good with the next two cards that will show up. I don't need to touch them. The last one I don't want it to show up. So I am going to do what? I'm going to attack most definitely, but with what? So I can do 4 damage, or everybody can get 1 damage. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it so, and I'm going to do it like so. So now I will attack, and this one does 2 damage, so this will be 1 damage, and this that ignores shields will be 1 damage. And then this one does 1 damage to everybody. So this one goes here, these two go off the table, and this one goes at 1 point of damage. And that is that. These two cannot be used because I'm full and everything. And this one is the rescue the soldiers thingy. So I'm cool with that. I think I got this one. 6 is -2 health points, so shields go down a little bit, so we are very near the end. We just need to go over 2 more cards and we are done. Okay, oh, I forgot about the warbird. It died because it had 1 health. Mother, the chat or this game will be over in like 5 minutes the most. Why? Why do you ask? Okay, so I will just use this one to rescue this one and have it for me. And for the attacks, I'm just going to put these 2 over here and attack them, and they do 4 damage, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So these 2 are gone. And these are left unused, and then we have this one that nothing happens, so we don't need to roll these dice. And the last thing before this ship shows up and we blow it out of the water. So threat detected. I mean, I could discard the card to reroll this one, but there's really no point. And I'm just gonna reveal it up. It's an orbital cannon. Let's see if it attacks. It does not. And then it's my turn to roll the dice. And it's gone, since I can play attack, and I will put my commander here to do 1 point of damage to the orbital cannon, and I win. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that was like super fake fireworks. So I'll definitely need to put an animation, like to activate an animation when I win the game or when I lose the game. So yeah, that is that. I won, even though first I was completely obliterated by the cards, but the second time around it was a little bit easier for me, I guess. So yeah, that is that. This was one very interesting ship. Is it my favorite? I don't know. I really like how this works. Thank you, Kotska, for catching this up. Otherwise I would completely play it wrong, like completely wrong. So yeah, it's super cool. This second game was tight 2 times. I thought I was like definitely over, but then somehow I managed to pull off the victory at the end. So really cool game. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this live stream again. Thank you, Mom, for hanging out with us. It's always cool to have you around. And yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. For you who are not watching online or who are not watching the live stream, but actually later watching it and all that. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all, and until next time. Pozdrav.